Hello, and welcome to a new episode on the interview series on Campus Network TV, where we have the much needed discussions on campus issues. Join us to keep updated on happenings on and off campus. I'm your host, Sherry Hossein. Hello, and welcome to the interview series on Campus Network TV. I'm your host, Sherry Hossein, and today with us we have Prince Pomah, who is aspiring to be the Vice President on the SRC Board. Let's get to it. Hello, Prince, and welcome.
Thank you.
How do you feel being here?
I'm filled with so much joy as today it's a mark to my journey on becoming a good politician.
If you do become the politician, don't forget to.
I can't do that. I always remember this.
Well, please, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay. My name is Prince Pomah, as she said earlier. I'm in level 300 studying telecom engineering. But aside that, I'm into drone technology, event organizing, and many more that we get to know later.
Okay. So, one word would you say describes you?
Okay, I believe I can achieve anything I want if I'm persistent.
So, what led you to become interested in aspiring for the SRC Vice President?
Okay, so I'm one person who is interested in the welfare of students. Okay, I believe in being treated well as a student. Okay, so I believe I have these boys that if it's been raised, okay, concerning issues regarding to students, I think we will have a better governance body, a better government, a better students platform, a better welfare system. That is what led me to this.
So can you please help our viewers understand the significance of the Vice President position on the SRC Board?
Okay, so with a Vice President position, you are in charge of the interior or internal governance of the school, coordinating with the academics board and coordinating with other members of the executives. Yes.
So as the campus transitions into a new era with new leadership, how are you going to work to be a bridge between the SRC and the students?
So I believe in communication. So with regards to whatever information we get from the upper body, okay, together with my PRO and other executives, we would like to create a common platform to put most of the leaders or class reps on it. And then we thank God for the radio which was commissioned last Friday. Okay, so we would like to bring students on board who will be broadcasters. Okay, so every information will be descended to each and every student through the radio GTC.
So just communication.
Just communication.
Via the use of
social media platforms and other platforms. And then during my service with engineering executives, okay, we created this app which is just like Twitter. Okay, so we would like to expand this app and then bring the whole students body on it. So communication will be made easy. I believe in communication so much. When information is descended very well.
So, if elected, what will you as a leader bring to this position that will help promote the growth of students?
So, one thing that I really want to do, and it's on my heart, is that it's students' funds and students' incubation funds. Okay, we have students with brilliant things that they really want to achieve, but the capital is on them. Okay, so I believe if the SRC can utilize part of the funds, okay, to give these students a bright future, you can incubate this project. I'm with a startup company called Tudu. Okay, I think Dot said he was going to grant us an interview. So with this Tudu thing we do, is an e-commerce platform. If we have this capital, I think we are going to do more. Two, I would like students to also have the students loan. I think we are not from different, we are all from different jobs and different environments. Okay. So if the SRC funds is used in bringing artists and that is not nice. Because not all of these students come on board when there is artist night. You get it? So if we can have students loan to support brainy or intelligence but needy students, I think we are going to go far. So I believe in one other thing that it's quite unusual or quite, it's not really important, but I think we should pay a little bit attention to it. SRC talent support. We have great talents in the school. We have musicians, we have actresses, okay, low-key actresses, we have comedians, communicators, name it, creative arts students. So if this SRC can set a body to nurture this talent, I think we are going to go far.
So as an aspirant for the vice president of the SRC board,
Yes.
what are the responsibilities and what are the current important issues surrounding students that you will plan on resolving?
Okay, so one thing that I really want to do for my student, and then I did research on this. It's our library. Our library, since the COVID happened, it closes at 5:30 or 5,
Okay.
which is wrong. When you get to other institutions, I don't like to compare us, but when you get to the University of Ghana, they have libraries running for 24 hours.
We could do better.
We could do better. So as study base and staffs, I like to fix all the sockets around so that students can have place to charge their laptops to study. That is all we are here for. Okay. I would like to bring other people on board who would like to mentor us, who would like to talk about, who would like to orient us about things going on in the real business market and the real world itself. Yes. These are the staff. And then I have more staffs in mind, but since my vetting is not out yet, I can't disclose everything with you. But I think with time, you get to know the nice policies I have.
As SRC Vice President, you often said in supporting role to the President. How do you plan on creating a positive working relationship with the President while ensuring effective communication in order to properly represent the students?
Okay, so to do this very well, the President has to be a friend.
Right.
He just has to be a friend. It's quite nice that you are going to share a room with the President. Okay, so after your day-to-day activities, you can sit with him, talk to him as a brother, as a friend, to discuss with him, because we are all here to say we should have a common goal. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So having him as a friend will be the best.
So, what are some contemporary issues within the SRC that you find need to be addressed when you come in power?
Okay. I think, as I said earlier, the dissemination of information. Okay. I know some of the informations are not disclosed or they are non-disclosure information, but I think when the opinions of students are collated and gathered, okay, and then I think we can make better decisions, okay, and then informations are sent to students right on time. Okay. And one other thing which I find very challenging, okay, I would like the SRC to stand up to speak for it when results are being coming. Okay. One thing which most students find difficult is results problem. I think the SRC can be that echo voice to change the system.
Yeah.
That is what I believe my president to be, and we have that voice to change that system.
So you think that is the one issue that is
One issue that I just can't sleep without. Because how can I write my exams? Okay, expect my results to come on time so that if I know I'm falling down, I'm dragging back, I can push up.
That's troubling. It's really troubling. Anyway, what do you believe is the main position of the SRC and how will you spread that mission?
Okay. So the main position of the SRC, okay, is to be the voice of the people, to be the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Just the same. So, as I always say, what are the needs of the students? We are here to serve them. So service is my main.
Okay. So, Prince, being an SRC president is a lot of work. So, how would you feel? Do you think you would be fully committed to your position?
Oh, yes, please. I've served under two committees.
Okay.
With the I served when I was in level 200. I served under Engineering Students Association as their welfare vice president. Okay. And then currently I'm serving under Event and Communication Committee under the SRC itself. So it's commitment, it's service. So once I have decided to do it, I need to dedicate myself.
You have experience.
I have experience. I have the working experience. I understand GTE's politics, how things run in GTE's.
So, describe your approach to leadership.
Okay. So, from the way I speak, I'm a person that can, sorry to say, tell you more so that we can get there. You get it? I believe in discipline.
Get right to the point.
I get right to the point. You get it? I won't like to be delaying you or telling you stories. Let's get to work done. There's work to be done. So let's get to work done.
So you are a direct approach.
Direct
just
approach.
hands on.
I just don't like to you.
Right. So give a specific example of a challenge that you think you will face when working with the SRC and the university's management, and how you will handle it.
Okay, so one of the challenges in GTEC is the engagement of students, getting students on board to do something for you. It's really difficult. So we are still working on it, or we are still making plans. I have a team or my council that I'm still working on them. I'm still talking to them on how to get students involved in everything. Could you believe during our ESL week, I volunteered to teach drone technology, and then I was expecting quite some number of students there. And when I went there, it was just 10 students. Drone tech is something that costs outside, like it's really costly. And then I volunteered myself to offer it for free, okay, and then I was expecting students to come on board, just come and learn. But let's.
What do you think is the reason why students aren't exactly invested in
getting themselves done? I think our usual thing, we have busy schedules.
Yes.
We have class assignments and stuff. But I think we can hold on, or we can speak to this body or academics body so that we can have a blend. Okay,
yes.
Students must engage. We are not only here to study.
No, we're not.
We are not here to study. Steady. It's nothing. All work and no play makes jump. You get it. So we should blend whatever we do. Okay. Other affairs, when we are doing anything, just get yourself involved. You don't know what is ahead of you tomorrow. You don't know what is ahead of you tomorrow. So just get yourself involved in whatever we do. Get yourself engaged. If it is incentives you are looking for that is making you reluctant, don't worry, we are coming up with other good stuff.
How will you work with the affiliated organizations in the SRC, like the Women Commissioner and other groups?
Okay, so one of the things that I said, the affiliated bodies in the SRC committee or community life is funds and sponsorships. Okay, so as the president or as the vice president, we are looking forward to speak to other companies, okay, who like to fund and sponsor every event we have on campus. Because once you are being sponsored, okay, there is no need to have a barrier. Okay. So let's say with our coming events that will come on Miss GTs, okay, we organize or we've spoken to companies like GTP, okay, they are going to sponsor us, okay. And then if we have, let's say, 5 or more companies sponsoring our event, I think we are going to go far.
Yeah.
We are going to go far because the incentive which is going to be on board when you turn up being the winner, people's interests are going to be very high.
So you plan to like incentivize students so they get more involved in campus activities?
Yeah. By bringing more investors and then more sponsorships on board, I think it's also going to increase the engagement of students in every activities we do.
What other activities do you think you can involve students on campus apart from the one you already have going on, like the football and Friday night games? What other activities do you think you can do?
Okay, so I'm planning on bringing on board or reviving our GTUC link. And there was one thing that I was very interested on Fridays and Wednesdays. We can have people or clubs, okay. That is where we identify talents, okay. And then I would also like to work on our GTEC radio, even though I would like to be a vice president, but I also like to work on our GTEC radio so that we can have students that are artists can perform, exhibit your talent too, okay. And then I like to have or organize educational functions. Yeah, we have to do that, okay. Because could you believe I'm studying telecom engineering and then I've not been to any telecom engineering company before? That is bad. Yeah. So I would like to organize educational fun trips and other fun trips as well. So Charlie, we have to go to the educational fun trip and then shows. Yeah.
Okay, so Prince, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Okay. Thank you for this question. So in 5 years time, okay, I have this brand that I'm building for myself. It's called a Young Billionaires brand.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So aside, I don't want to be a billionaire, but I want to be wealthy. Yes, because in 5 years time, I would like to have companies on my own. Okay. I would like to have my brand being pushed forward. I would like to have a place like a center for professional skills development, which I'm working on. I'm still working on it. I like to get much involved in my foundation. I have this foundation I work with. I would like to see it being expanded. I like to see my friends also.
What's the name of this foundation?
Liquid Lab.
Liquid Lab. What is it about?
Okay, so Liquid Lab Foundation is a foundation that will care for the needy. So whatever aspect for you care about them, you just like to show them that any way you can. Yeah, so I like to see that company or that foundation being expanded. I like
one of the young millionaires. What is it about?
Okay, so Young Billionaires brand, okay, it's a clothing line that I'm building.
Oh.
Okay, so apart from, it's a blend between the African kaftans and African dresses with our normal casual dresses. So I like to see my name on it. It's with an initial YBB, okay, on those clothes and those brands. And then I like to be a politician.
You like to be a politician?
Yes, a good politician.
Yeah, a good politician.
Yeah, a good politician won't want to be compromised. Yeah, I like to be a good politician. Because I want to speak for my people. Actually, yeah, things happen. And I believe we can create change by starting from, but it all begins from starting from somewhere. So putting myself in the students' leadership thing and students' politics will give me that platform.
So this is a stepping stone.
A stepping stone.
So, Prince, I hope all your dreams come true.
Thank you.
And I would like to know if you have anything you want to tell our viewers.
Okay, so my lovely people, this is Prince Pomah. Okay, most of you know my name. I'm becoming your Vice President for SRC, or Students Representative Council. I would like you to listen to good policies, okay? Policies, okay, that will help us all. Don't just listen to anybody else. Just sit down, listen to my policies, and compare it to other people, okay? And then at the end, your vote is your power, okay? The progress of your school is in your hands, please. It's in your hands. Do the right thing. Okay? And then on the day of voting, please don't feel relaxed. Please try to vote for Prince Pomah and then Emmanuel Marco.
So that was Prince Pomah Appau and his policies to raise and further the school to greater heights. Well, that brings us to the end of the interview. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel on Campus Network TV, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Campus Network TV. Thank you, and see you next time.